So, it's been 2 weeks. Let's talk about the Viture Pros versus the Viture 1. Is it worth the upgrade? And my answer to that question, I'll be honest with you, 2 weeks ago, I would say 100% no. Because I thought, okay, it's not much of an upgrade. But after using these, like, religiously, it's nice. So, starting off right away, the biggest upgrade, okay? And this is the biggest upgrade for me that I love the most. It's that when you are changing the brightness from up and down, or you're using the volume control, when you double click this and you can change the volume up and down for your media, you now have a bar that pops up at the top of the screen that was not there with the Viture ones. And I hated the fact that the Viture ones did not have it. I'm not sure if the X-Reels have it or not, but my biggest problem is that I like to listen to music on these headsets. I like to watch videos. Sometimes I like to change the volume up and down. And I like to know exactly what is good, like, adjustments, what number I'm at, so I can know, okay, this is what would be good in this scenario. For me, maybe I'm in a crowded place, or I'm in, with family. I want to listen to something, but I also want to know exactly what number I'm at, instead of just keep continuously, changing back and forth the volume, which it's very easy to go from very high to very low, to very high to very low. I love that feature. And also brightness is also nice to kind of see exactly what number it's at. So that's one feature that got upgraded from the Viture 1 to the Viture Pros. I love it. I will say build quality was another thing that over this last, week and a half, 2 week period, yeah, you can really tell the difference in build quality. These, I always say, is my biggest problem is if I hold it like this falls down and collapses on itself. This side doesn't do it, but this side does do it, which it's just, these feel not cheaply made, but these definitely feel very delicate. While these kind of give me more of the X-Reel feels, where if you've used the X-Reel headset, it's a lot more premium of a feel. It feels like it can go through, rugged situations and still be fine. While the Viture ones, I don't feel that way as much. And again, maybe that's just personal preference myself, but that's how I feel when I use these. These feel like a unit. And yes, they also do not... Actually, wait. Okay, no. Hold up. I have the cable connected. Okay? See? I had the cable connected. For a second, that was actually pretty bad. But no, I had the cable connected, which again, very easy. Just go ahead and snap this in, which I will say, my opinion, is so much better than the X-Reels, is this being able to connect on the side. Sometimes my hair gets connected in here, which is annoying, but it's so much better than the back. I mean, I have no problem with it going through the back. It's just my really pet peeve is that it's not easy to plug back in within seconds. When I use the X-Reels, I had to take off the headset. With the Viture ones or the Viture Pro, I can just go ahead and just, keep the headset on at all times, unplug, plug back in. Something happens in real life, I want to be more, associated with it, I can do that. But in reality, we all know, click that right there. So, again, as I've said many times on this channel, the Viture ones and the Pro has the best clarity when it comes to being able to see the real world while still being immersed into your, AR experience. And I really cannot say enough about that. Obviously it doesn't have the 3 different levels of changes like we see out of the X-Reels, where it has like 25, 75, 20, I would say around 30, 70, and 100%. These only have 2 different settings. They have, I would say, 50%, and they have 100%. Which, again, for the most part, I don't think is bad at all. You see a lot more clarity with them. But let's talk about the glaring difference in the room. The 135-inch display. And also, the non-blurred edges of the display with the Viture Pros versus the Viture ones. And, let's take a step back on that one, because that's an understatement to say the least, okay? You cannot use the Viture ones after you use this headset. You can't. Because the clarity of the 135-inch display on this head on these the Viture Pros is absolutely out of this world. You love the 135-inch. It's like the perfect display size for a VR, or I keep saying VR, but AR headset. It's a perfect screen size, period. And also, again, as they say, the edges, it doesn't blur. It's just beautiful looking. And I can't stress that enough. Again, I was going into this with my honest opinion, I'm being very transparent here, guys. I was expecting not to expect much. Okay, I was expecting, okay, maybe this is a cash grab, maybe this is just an extra little bonus. No, this is so much better. This is actually an improvement, and I'm surprised I'm saying that out loud right now. Because, again, I was not expecting that going into this. But, no, overall wise, I will say, Viture 1s versus Viture Pros, I prefer the Pros. I think the Viture 1's still a great headset. And, again, with Spacewalker, Mac compatibility, even, Windows compatibility to a certain degree, it's a very amazing headset. So whether you do get the Viture 1s or the Viture Pros, you're not really going wrong in that avenue. I would prefer the Pros personally. I think they're probably the best headset on the market right now. Are they better than the X-Reels? Yeah. But personally speaking, I still love the X-Reels. I still love them. It's just these Viture Pros, man, they hit it out of the park with this one. And when you combine in the neck band and you combine in the USB hub, plus of course the controller they have, it's just a perfect combo. So overall wise, can't say I recommend these enough. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.